Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn about something interesting that you may not realize that actually you learned. You have learned about this because these things actually happens around you. Before any further ado, we're going to talk about something interesting. I got some pictures here. These pictures are actually animal pictures. Maybe some of animals are quite familiar to you, but some are not. But that's why we learned for today. Okay, so I want you to divide all these animals into five groups. The groups are fish, amphibians, reptile, bird, and mammal. Maybe you have no idea what is fish, what is amphibian, what is reptile, bird, or even mammal. But before that, you can think first because some of animals got characters appearance that has the same as others. So before that, I will give you 30 seconds. The example like this. Shark is actually fish. Why shark is fish? Maybe you can think about that first. I will give you 30 seconds to think about that first. Are you ready for this? Okay, let's check it out. All right, time is up. I believe that you have done all, even though you are not finished, it's fine. All right, so I think for the first category is really easy for you, right? Fish. What are the fish? Shark, fugu, and tuna. Exactly. I think it's easy for you because I think you eat all fish, right? Fish are delicious. Okay, so for the next, amphibian. Hmm. If you are wrong in here, it's fine. We're gonna find it out what characters amphibian have. Okay. In amphibian, they have salamander, toad, and caecilian. How about reptiles? For some of people, reptiles might be scary. The reptiles like iguana, chameleon, and snake, but it's interesting for some people, right? For birds, I think everyone knows birds type or characters. So birds, the example like pelican, woodpecker, and swan. How about mammal? Exactly. Whale, hippo, and porcupine. Do you think hippo is cute, isn't it? Okay, so what are the similarity for all these animals, you think? Exactly. They have the backbone or spinal cord. Backbone or spinal cord, we call it vertebrate. They have this one. How about us? Exactly. We have a spinal cord or vertebrate. So we are in vertebrate classification. Okay, so what fish has? Why shark, fugu, and tuna you call fish? First, they live underwater, exactly, and scales cover all the bodies. Because they live underwater, they need gills to breathe. And remember, they have fins and tails to swim. And the body temperatures are quite varies, depends on the surroundings. So that's why we call it as a cold-blooded. Next, amphibian. You may know that amphibian can live on land or underwater because you can see that they have moist skin like salamander, Sicilian, and toad. And then the skin is quite smooth. Remember, they need to lay the eggs in the water, the same like fish. But fish doesn't have limbs or legs and arms, but amphibian has limbs. And then during in underwater they need to breathe by skin, but on land they breathe by lungs. They are so interesting, but they are the same like fish. Body temperature varies, depends on the surroundings, so they are cold-blooded. How about reptiles? Do you know crocodile? Crocodile is also reptiles. They don't need water to breathe, so they just lay eggs on land mostly, and then they have dry, scaly skin. But amphibian got wet skin and smooth, but reptile got the opposite of that. Totally opposite. Dry and scaly skin. And remember that they have four legs, but except snake. And then they need the lungs to breathe, and the body temperatures also depends on the surroundings. How about birds? Birds mostly live on land. And then they have feathers and beaks. Beaks is the type of the mouth. And then they have two legs and mostly two wings, of course, to fly. And then they need lungs to breathe, and then they control their own body temperatures and quiet the same. This one we call it warm-blooded. Well, like pelican, swan, and woodpecker, they are all birds. How about mammal? You know that most of mammal lives on land, except whale and dolphin. And then they have fur. Fur is like a hair type. Do you know like dogs or maybe cats? You see that the fur cover all of the body. Actually, mammals has it. Okay, so they give a birth young. We don't have mammals doesn't have like eggs lay, but some mammals, yeah, they do have it. But only some of them mammal, yeah, not all of them, but most of them giving birth a baby. Mostly they have four limbs, like two arms or two legs, and then they breathe by the lungs. They can control their own body temperatures to stay the same, like us too. Well, that's all about vertebrate animal. I got the questions now. I have five questions here. You may try to answer that at home. If you are a little bit confused about what the answers is, you may comment below, okay? So let's discuss in the comment sections. So see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.